let the engine warm up to operating temperature, and now the IAT is holding around 88 degrees or so, which is believable because, like I said, it's in the intake manifold, so it's going to get some heat off the engine. The outside temperature today is like 46. Well, what I saw before is it shot up above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which actually is pretty close to that. Now it's 90. So I'm going to change and put a new intake air temperature sensor on it and just see what the temperature is. It may actually be alright, but I think I had an intermittent problem with it because it jumped way above 100 at one time. So I'm not exactly sure if that's the problem, but it might be. This is a 5.9 liter Dodge motor, and I know there's some videos it had posted the intake air temperature sensor was on over here in the 4.7, and mine it's up here on the right side of the engine, so it's pretty easy to take off. Just pull the cap off, and I shot it with some PB Blaster to kind of loosen it up, and then use an 18mm wrench to loosen it. So we have an 18mm wrench on it. It wasn't very tight. Peephole socket would probably fit on there as well. Well, you can see the sensor is pretty wet. That's probably should be expected because it's in the airflow. But it's before the metered, it's before the fuel injectors, so I guess it'd have some oil from the PCV valve. That's kind of odd that it's that wet. Anyways, let's put the new one on and we'll check it out. Obviously there's no reason to really torque that down really tight. Just snug it up. And put the cap back on. And we'll go back inside, see what's going on. So I just put the new intake air temperature sensor in, and now the temperature is 113 and climbing, so it's up higher than it was before actually, which is kind of odd. So we'll have to see. I'm just going to run it for a couple days and see if that flat pedal goes away. Like I said, I did see the temperature spike, and now it seems to be holding steady, maybe around 113. As I recall, the temperature that I saw it go up to was like 150 something, and then it went back to 100. I thought this would be a little bit too warm for that, but maybe not. Anyways, the temperature sensor itself didn't cost that much. It was like 15 bucks from Rock Auto, so I figured it was worth a try. But it did seem to be, it didn't go up. This time it went up at a steady rate, kind of leveled off before it spiked up and came back down for no particular reason. still steadily climbing. Anyways, I'm going to drive it for a couple days and see if that fixed it, or seems to make the problem go away. If it does, then I'll post. If it doesn't, then I won't. Alright, my 2001 Durango here with a 5.9 liter replaced the intake air temperature sensor. And it seems to fix the problem. You can see that the fuel delivery now, the engine's running actually pretty good, quite nicely. Before, sometimes it would idle high, sometimes it would idle low. Sometimes I'd be giving it fuel, accelerator, and it, like I had a dead pedal, the acceleration would go away, the engine wouldn't quit, but then it would pick back up again a little bit later, maybe for a second or two, and then it'd come right back. So it appears that it's working fine now. So the only indication that I had is on the live data, watching the intake air temp sensor. It was an erratic reading. Not today so much when I had it on there, but before I saw the temperature go up to like 150, then it dropped back to 100, and it just seemed like it was an erratic reading. So probably sending bad signal to the computer, and then they couldn't put in the right amount of fuel, making it run bad. But it seems to be working pretty good now. And that would be a hard one to figure out without the live data, I think. Alright, so this is Steve, sign off. We'll see you later. Bye.